Okay. Hi. Hello there. My name is Dakota James Smith. I saw your guys' awesome post about how you're looking for someone new for your RPG podcast, and I wanted to take the time. Actually, let me take these headphones off because they're going to drive me nuts because I was testing out audio because I wanted to make sure that you guys heard me clear. Um, I wanted to take this chance to introduce myself and say that I would love to be a part of the MythCraft playthrough podcast. So I have done. I haven't really done a lot of voice acting, but I love TTRPGs a lot. I've done a lot of tabletop role playing games. I have played uh, Call of Cthulhu a number of times. I've played Delta Green, which is a variant of Call of Cthulhu. I've played Dungeons and Dragons every which way, a bunch of different campaigns. Actually, sitting behind me right here, I'm kind of jumping ahead a little bit because I know you guys kind of an order to this, but this was one of my favorite characters that I've ever played in Dungeons and Dragons. His name was Edward Thatch because I really love pirates and I really love anti-heroes, and this was one of my favorite characters to play in a role-playing game because I got to not only kind of be myself, but also step into a role where, being a pirate that's kind of out for himself, but at the same time does have a little bit of a moral compass. Like I said, very anti heroish. Like, he's willing to help you, but he's probably going to still steal stuff from you later on, which is why I enjoyed playing this character a lot. Um, I, I have done uh, some other podcasts or playthrough videos with Into the Darkness, which is a YouTube series, which I will definitely make sure to leave links when I send this to you via Discord. But Into the Darkness was a playthrough Call of Cthulhu, and I did two one-shot videos with them. I played one of the series, which was the Saturn Chalice, which is probably one of my favorite Call of Cthulhu like mini one-shot campaigns. And then the other one was one I had never heard of, but it was very fun. I played a 17-year-old like farm kid who was living with his family, and essentially his dad brings home this like super strange person, this complete stranger, and we're not sure why they brought this person home with them. And essentially me and the other players had to kind of figure that out and realize very quickly that this person was an alien in human disguise, and he's trying to basically find this object that supposedly our mute grandmother kept in her room. So it was crazy. It was a lot of fun. I really liked playing through both those videos. But I will say that one of the biggest things I have is integrity. And I have just recently graduated from Georgia State University with my bachelor's degree in media and film. And one of my biggest reasons why I wanted to join something like this is because I very much love nerdy content. This is what I would like to help produce or assist with while also being able to be a player myself. And if I can help in any way, that's exactly what I want to do is I want to put everything into it. And I do. I love the communities that are built around these types of podcasts. I'm huge fans of Dungeons and Daddies, as well as the Apocalypse players, and also Tales from the Stinky Dragon. That's from Rooster Teeth. I love the community that they build, and I want to really be able to build up not only more of my social media on TikTok and Instagram, and also on YouTube with YouTube Shorts, but I want to be able to help build a community that kind of gets us onto a stage someday where we get to play live and in person. And that means the world to me. I love doing voices. I've done improv comedy before, so I like doing voices. I like getting into characters and doing silly, crazy things and really kind of immerse myself into a character. It's kind of always a thrill of mine to see how far I can really push myself into a role. and I've done it a couple of times with a bunch of different characters. I played a character one time in a one-shot D&D campaign called Bernie, and Bernie essentially was a sailor who essentially makes a pact with the old one, but he wakes up on the beach with no knowledge of this. And Bernie kind of is very quiet and weird and doesn't talk to a lot of people. But what he loves to do is he loves to come up with these like magic tricks that he tries, but they always fail all the time. And essentially what I was trying to do with the character is whenever he doesn't believe that he's good with magic, but essentially once he starts kind of like using his pact boons with the old one, essentially he's like, whoa, this is weird. How am I suddenly good at magic? I can't even do the card tricks right. So um, that's that's what I enjoy about this. As far as equipment, right now I am filming myself on a Canon T6i that I have hooked into basically my computer that is running through a hard line access uh, into my internet. I was going to pull up here as well. Hold on. Let me go here. I'm doing this through OBS because I want to be able to show everything. I was running some Ookla speed tests. We have Comcast here, and we have pretty good gig internet as well as fiber internet, and we've never had a problem here. I have other roommates that game and stream online via Twitch and Kick all the time, so we never rarely ever have a moment where we're like, oh crap, we're running out of internet speed and space. Um, and as well as this whole setup that you see in front of me, I do have an XLR microphone that is running into a Focusrite, and I have tried to get this audio fixed as much as humanly possible. I'm actually thinking about investing into a Rode microphone, a Rode podcast mic here soon, because I love this USB microphone, but it is slowly starting to like fade out on me, and I want to be able to provide the best audio quality. This right here is something that I purchased a long time ago. What it is it's essentially like a sound dampener. It is an Altron PF8. I've seen a lot of musicians use this as a great way of being able to keep their voice sounding clear and present without any sort of outside noise affecting the audio going into the microphone itself. So this is kind of why I like this, because basically I can get closer and closer to this, and it's not hopefully affecting things too much, and I can see on my screen here through OBS I'm not clipping as well too, which is a big joy in my life. So yeah, that's a lot of the equipment I have. I run a 3-screen setup here on my computer. I'm trying to work on getting a 4-screen because I'm trying to get my TV hooked up, but essentially I have a lot of different things that I like to use for an audio setup as well as a camera setup. And as far as commitments go, I am definitely have very open commitment. I do work kind of a full-time, part-time job, but with us wrapping up the Christmas season here soon, the fall season, we're kind of going to start going into a very slow period. And, I'm trying to take advantage of this and trying to get into something that I feel like if I put the time and effort into it, I can really help build this up and get people sucked into what I love, which is this type of content. I want to make more of this content. So I hope you watch this video. I hope it's not too long. I'm going to check it. But thank you for listening to me. Like I said, my name is Dakota James Smith, and that was my TED Talk. Bye.